Am I in frame? Do I need to be in frame? I'm gonna make my little phone stand out of my domino case. This is not professional. Here we go. Hoods up. It's a bit cold today, so I thought just gonna try to look cool instead of. All right. I just straight off the dome here today because I've got so much going on. I'm literally writing an invoice at the moment. I'm sort of rewriting and just sort of doing my own invoice and purchase order templates. And I don't know why it's taking so long. I think it's just admin. I'm not in the mood for it, so I'm just kind of procrastinating. I'm putting on music, then I'm like going down the rabbit hole and trying to find some more music, and then I just need to. Sometimes if I go down the pub, I get more work done. I might even go down the pub and just take my laptop and be that guy. I'm just procrastinating. It's annoying me. I was meant to. So this is my problem. I watched a video the other day. It's like, if you actually want to become something, you've got to sort of just like cut off everyone, and like work-life balance and all that. And work-life balance, and he was this geezer. I don't know. It's Alex something. I can't remember his name, but he does crypto. He's kind of a bit obnoxious, but sometimes he does spit bars. So I'll give him that. And so every now and then I catch his video because I know what he's going to say. He's going to just fucking get it done. I shouldn't have swore, but I just swore. Oh, what's that? Just going to take my Christian coaster. Very nice. And he was talking about if you want to make it, you got to cut off. You can't go out for coffees with mates. You can't do this. You can't do that. And for me, it's. I agree, because my weakness is every year, every New Year's Eve, I always say, this year I'm not going to spread out thin. I'm not going to can't pick up any new hobbies. I can't do anything like that because I've got to focus, So my friend, he sort of went off the rails a bit, disappeared for a bit. No one can get in contact with him. Other mates calling me saying, how's he doing and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. One of my friends contact with his mum, so we found out he's all right and that. And I was just meant to go to Windsor with him earlier. And I kind of, planned the journey this morning, did a bit of this. I've got stuff to do. And then he stitched me up because he's in a dark place at the moment. And I'm going to have a word with him, but it just it let me down. But at the same time, I think with me now, you need to lock me in. Are you doing this? Because I've got stuff to be doing. And I'm going to say that if someone says, oh, do you want a coffee? And I'm like, are you actually going to show up? Because I know people, the thing is with 99% of people, they're not busy. They're just lazy, or they're procrastinating, or it's nice to say I'll be there. And then they realize, oh no, my goldfish is drowning, So for me, I feel let down. I called my other mate and said, what's going on? Were you boys on it last night? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. So what's going on? I've got one tick on WhatsApp. He's in bed. He's in bed. He probably won't wake up to about 3, and I'll get some sort of troubling thing. I want to help him out so bad, but I'm tough love. I'm always tough love. I'll tell you to pull your finger out, and here's the direction you can go in. You're not going to like what I'm going to say. It involves being boring for 6 months. Can you handle being boring? Well, the thing is, it's not even boring for me. It's you're leveling up. Let this be your leveling up arc, in One Piece and Naruto. That 2-year training arc. I think a lot of men just need that. They need to just disappear for 2 years, and maybe that Alex geezer was right then. So disappear for 2 years. Get a bit of money in the bank so you have that sort of financial security, or in stocks, whatever. There's somewhere where if you could pull it out, you can pull it out without too much of a fee, and get physically strong. So you've got mind, body and spirit, and maybe study something as well. So you got the mind, the body, spirit, and do some meditation or go to church, or find some place where, or go for a walk and like become, reflect. People don't reflect. People are miserable because they're like, oh, this and this and this has happened to me, and they become victims. And that's what a lot of therapy is, I find. I think I got a, I know people that are doing therapy at the moment, and to me, it just seems like you're just telling all your problems, like, which you can do yourself. Like, why are you paying for that? It doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like a lot of it just turns you into a victim. They're like, okay, let's talk about this moment that happened that you were disappointed in yourself. I think I've disappointed myself a million times. That, to be honest, it's just become a blur. Like, I don't really think about it. I was talking the other day to a group of people, and I wasn't amazingly happy with the way afterwards. I was like, that was fun. But then I don't think I was being considerate in the conversations. I think I was just sort of like word vomiting. And I left, and I've been thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I can do better. It's happened now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so for me, I want to. I don't want to cut off friends, and I don't believe in balance either. Like, balance is another word for like having cake every now and then, which stimulates your brain and turns, sugar's basically cocaine. It's just free, really, really cheap cocaine to your brain anyway. So like, I don't like, live a little. Like, do you know what I mean? Live a little just means like let your guard down. It's like no. Live a little is like get pissed up one evening and then you're right off the next day because you're hanging off your ass. That's living a little, right? I don't want to do either of those things. I work too hard and I'm not a millionaire yet, or I haven't got success. Which to me, again, success is kind of standard. I kind of wouldn't mind owning a house. Wouldn't mind owning a house and have a little unit somewhere for my business. I live in a flat at the moment. I don't think I could ever make this a home. Hence why I've sort of turned it into a studio. I just this space to me is, there's no love here. There's no. It's just walls and place where I sleep. I guess I'm out most of the day anyway. So I've really been thinking, because my friend's been letting me down. I'm just thinking, why do I even bother? You know what I mean? And a lot of people, I know people that just don't reply, and I know for a fact they're not doing anything. They're just really bad at replying, and I'm like, bro, just text me back if you don't want to do something. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not like a girl you're playing games with. Like, oh, if I wait 3 days, she's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, psychologically, you're like, oh, the waiting is part of the process. And I was like, no, just text me back. Like, if you're not gonna text me back, I'm just gonna assume I'm not a priority. And what does that mean? That means you've got something else to do. And just a reply is common courtesy, I think. So I don't want to cut people off who I care about, but I'm bloody tempted. You know what I mean? Like, it's tempting, isn't it? And I'm writing an invoice at the moment. It should take half an hour. It's taking me way longer. So I am a bit annoyed, but I kind of want to go to Windsor as well. I like all the castles and that. So yeah, bummer. If you're gonna say you're gonna be somewhere, show up. Like, it's just basic, interaction, isn't it? I'm halfway through Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'll probably do a little book review / little rant about that coming up. Print stuff's going all right. I'm selling stuff every day. The asset store's doing really well. It's a shame there's not a huge markup on any assets, and the reason why they sell really well is because they're super cheap. I must make about 80p profit per asset sold, so little bit of passive income / the store sort of like looks after itself. But all in all, yeah, look, so it's just like, what do you do? So I personally, I've cut off most of the people that are draining and sort of like little devils on your shoulder. Like, do you know what I mean? I went to the pub last night. and it was one of the lads' birthdays, and they were like, "Oh, just have a half a pint." No, like, do you know what I mean? 1 pint puts me to sleep, and 2 pints makes me kind of go, "All right, cool. I'm gonna talk about politics, or just or I feel like doing something like negative, not negative, like toxic, like go to the pub and spend £100 and next day hang off my ass. That's toxic as hell. Like, not hurting anyone or anything, maybe myself. So like, I don't want to activate that. And it's not that I can just say no. I can say no. It says that my brain's going, you don't want to work. Right, just have a cheeky just have another one. You know what I mean? There is the 2 pint rule, isn't there? There's that Mitchell and Webb sketch. It's like you never go past 2 pints, because 2 pints just, you let your guard down. You're like, right, let's get on it, and then you're short 200 quid and you're missing 4 days of your life. So for me, yeah, this is a bit of a rant, and I am annoyed. I called my mate and he said, I can hear it in your voice, and I was like, yeah, like, people let me down. I've fallen out with people over stuff like this. Like, do not say you're going to be somewhere if you're not going to be somewhere, or at least call me up and say, look, I'm a donut. I can't do this, and if you're going through some shit, I can empathize, man. But I think I'm good. I'm good. I can help. Like, I'm a good person to be on your side. Like, I can be tough love, but I can listen as well. If you just want to, it's rough, isn't it? Like, I can't. The thing is, with me, I can't work. Business, gym, and then friends who let me down. I can't be doing that. And yeah, there'll be words, I think. I think I'm at that time in my life where I'm just like, right, you're either building or you're bullshitting. In every aspect of life, you're building or you're bullshitting. If you're at a job that you think, I'm only going to be here for 4 months, I'm not going to tell them, you're bullshitting. You know what I mean? You're building. What are you building? If you've got a missus and, you've both got plan Bs, which is modernity, so you probably do, everything's disposable, then you're bullshitting. And, it's quite hard in relationships to put that to someone like, what are we doing? Like, she's like, what? I really like you. Do you like me? Yes. Should we take this to the next stage? No. Then we're bullshitting. We're bullshitting. Not really a printy video. Just kind of what do you do in that sort of scenario? And should I just go all in and just cut everyone off and go insane? I may be already insane. Too late. Cheers, guys. Like and subscribe. Take it easy.